Good morning, students. Welcome to our video session. Today's our topic is how to scan value from the user and wrapper class. So now we are going to learn how to scan value from the user. Starting with our slides. Two important topics today we are going to see. Number one is scan value. Scan value means to take value from the keyboard or from the user. Like scanf statement done in C language. Cin statement can be done in C++. So in Java, if we would like to scan value from the user, we have to use two important classes that we are going to see today. To scan value from the user, object of input stream reader class and buffered reader class is required. I just talked about these two classes. We require the object of these two classes, input stream reader and buffered reader. To scan value from the user, java.io.star package should be imported. Here is a Java program to scan value. Now here is the code of scan value from the user. First of all, we have to import this package as we have just seen, import java.io.star. Now the name of the class is scanex. Main method inside which I have created one object of input stream reader class. And we are passing system.in as an argument. Now in this second statement, we have created the object of buffered reader class. And as an argument, we are passing the object of input stream reader class. Right. Now, here in the try block, we are scanning value from the keyboard. Our first statement is system.out.println enter number 1. Double n1 is equal to new double of b dot read line. This statement will scan the value from the keyboard and initialize this n1 variable with that value. Right. Now system.out.println enter number 2. We are scanning another number from the keyboard. So same syntax, b dot read line. Through this statement, the value will be scanned from the keyboard and our variable n2 will be initialized with that value. Now herein, another variable double sum, and we are initializing sum with n1 plus n2. We are going to add these two numbers that we have already scanned from the keyboard. And after that, we are going to print the value of that sum variable. System.out.println, the sum is, and we are printing the value of sum. So this way we can scan value from the keyboard and use that values to add something. Catch IO exception: if any errors occur, then this statement will be written in your output screen. IO exception caught. So now we are going to execute this program. So here we are going to compile our program first. The name of the program is ScanningX. Java ScanningX. Now we are going to execute it. So as we have seen, it will ask for entering some of the value from the keyboard. We are entering 32. Enter number 2, and we are going to enter 46, for example. So now it will return the sum of these two numbers. 6 plus 2, that is 8, and 4 plus 3, that is 7. And the answer will be 78. The sum is 78. Right? 78.0. Why it writes dot 0? Because we have already taken the sum variable in double data type. Okay. So this way we can scan value from the user. Now here is our another topic, wrapper class. Now what is it? Wrapper classes provide a way to use primitive data types as objects. We will see different methods and constants of wrapper class. Here is the program of wrapper class. Now in this program, we are going to learn some of the methods and the constants of wrapper class. Here is just wait a minute. Now here is the pure code of Java for this our wrapper class. Now our name of the class is wrapper class EX, and here is the main method of wrapper class. In this first statement, we are going to print integer dot max value. Now max value is the constant value of the wrapper class. So here in total, it will print the maximum value of the integer data type. It will return the maximum value of integer data type. Now in this second statement, we are going to return the minimum value of byte data type. And in this third statement, it will going to return the data type of float. So it will print float data type. Okay. Now here is the double D1 is equal to new double of 12.34 and double D2 is equal to new double of 50.34. So now what we are going to print is the value of D1. D1 is equal to, so it will print 12.34. And in this second statement, D2 is equal to, so it will print 50.34. Okay. Now, in the last statement, we are comparing the values. So here, compare to is the method of wrapper class, and it has to be written in camel case, C small, T capital. So it will going to return -1 if the value of D2 is bigger than D1. Now, again, I'm going to explain. This statement will return -1 if the value of D2 is bigger than the value of D1. So compare it over here. The value of D2 is definitely bigger than the value of D1. So it will return -1. If the value of D1 will be bigger than D2, then it will return +1. Okay. And if we are going to pass equal values in D1 and D2, so it will return 0. Okay. So now we are going to execute this program. CD Java, Java C, wrapper class EX dot Java. Now we are going to execute that wrapper class example by using this Java keyword. So here is the first statement of maximum value of integer. So it will return 2147483647. This is the maximum value of an integer data type. Now here is the minimum value of byte -128. So it will return the lowest value of byte data type. It will print float data type, and after that D1, the value of D1 is 12.34 and D2 is 50.34. D1 compared to D2, as we have already seen, if the D2 value is bigger than D1, so it will return -1. If the value of D1 will be bigger than D2, then it will return 1. And if we are passing equal values in D1 and D2, then it will return 0. Right? So here are the constants and the methods of wrapper class, and it may ask in 3 marks in exam. Right? So in today's session, we have seen how to scan values from the user and different constants and the methods of wrapper class. Thank you, friends.